So, me, Heidi. I don't even know, what my story is. Okay. So I'm going to tell you the story of why I called the company Manjaro Marketing. I named the company Manjaro Marketing as a tribute to my dad. My father was from New Zealand. He was a bit of a rebel. He met my mom in the 80s and promptly decided to move to apartheid South Africa and immediately joined the ANC underground. Because he was in this underground movement, he had an alias, and his alias name was Steve Manjaro. So he had business cards of that. That's who he was known as. The reason why he was called Manjaro is because he went grey, like with white hair, when he was 30. So all his, MK cadres used to call him Kilimanjaro. And so he called himself Steve Manjaro, and he passed away in 2013. So he never knew that I started my own business. And so it's a tribute to him. Why did I start this company? So I worked in the tech field in corporate many years ago, and when I left to start a family, I decided that corporate was not for me and I was going to stay at home and be a stay-at-home mom, which is what I did. But the benefits of having quite a lot of time in your hands when your baby is sleeping is that you go and read Google's white paper on AI and you go and figure out what the blockchain is. So that's what I did. So I had some time on my hands. I was super passionate about tech. I loved the idea of tech changing consumer behavior. So I became known sort of as an expert. I then went and studied fintech. So that's how the business started, is like having a specialized understanding of the tech space and having the background as a marketer. So Manjaro Marketing was started with the vision of helping founders who were bringing really interesting tech to market. Most of our clients, their tech is in Africa. So it's not just South Africa, it's mostly places where the tech solution really will make an impact in that place. So my pitch in the room, I think, went well. I think I probably spoke a little bit too fast because I was just trying to dump everything that we do onto the judges, just make sure that I covered all the points that I wanted to get across. I think I did. I'm so happy to be the managing director of Manjaro Marketing. I couldn't imagine doing anything else than what I'm doing today, because we really have the most amazing company and the most amazing opportunity to make a difference in the world. I discovered that the problem with tech founders is that often they have a technical background like software development, or they're a lawyer, or they've got like a medical background or something, and they come up with this cool idea to start something that people will need and love and that will really be disruptive in Africa. The problem is they have no idea how to take it to market. What they need is a fractional resource model where they phone us, we become their marketing function of their tech startup, even when it's just an idea in their head. We've been involved in that stage of the tech startup. We've also been involved at the stage where they've just raised their first big raise of $1 million or $2 million, and now there's pressure from the investors to grow and scale. Like, they need to hit a target in 3 months. There's not even enough time to hire in 3 months. So that's where we step in. They phone me on a Friday, we start on Monday. My advice to other women about pitching their businesses is you really have to have a good understanding of your business. So if you haven't quite figured it out, it's okay to say that in your pitch, but be really clear about what it is you do and what it is you want to get across to the other people. And it's okay if it's very simple, and it's okay if it's just one thing. I think in pitching, what people try and often to do is they want to tell you the 100 things that are amazing about their business, or the 100 things that they do. Don't make it sound super fancy and sexy if it's just straightforward. Like, just be straightforward. That's fine. That's what people want to know. How long do you have? Everyone has a lot going on, but with women specifically, we are taking on far more mental load, far more responsibility, all the emotional labor, and I think that work needs to compensate for that. So I think you can do all of those things and take on all of those challenges and still be a high-performing employee that's smashing it at work. But what we need in order to facilitate that is that go do what you need to do in your personal life. Just give me 40 hours a week. And now, I have a team of 7 people, and we're building the best company in the world for women to work at. So we have an all-woman team, just coincidentally. We very much are creating a place for women to thrive in the workplace. So I think we're trying to overcome the challenge of this very rigorous and structured way of working to say, come and do your best work when it suits you as a woman.
Good evening, distinguished guests, judges and members of the media, and our esteemed Top 10 finalists. Welcome to our Womenpreneur Her Perfect Pitch Top 10 Gala, powered by Access Bank SA and Jacaranda FM.
Sure, it's been quite a thing. I'm feeling a bit nervous. I want us all to win. I kind of feel like we've all won already, to be honest. And it was an honor to make the top 10, and I think we're all winners here, regardless of who is on the podium at the end of the day. And it was just a privilege to be part of this competition. And yeah, good luck to everyone.
Congratulations, Heidi!